So yeah, I'm a physical therapist assistant and I do home health here in Florida. So today I have someone scheduled here in my hometown, and I gotta drive. Actually, I don't do this all the time, but I'm driving about an hour south. But with my company I work for, I get paid mileage and drive time. So during that time, I like to just listen to some podcasts, some music, something relaxing. You know, it just depends on my mood, but it's a great time for me to just kind of zone out, and it really recharges me. And then we usually, during these drives in between patients, I get recharged and refreshed, and I can give a good 45-minute physical therapy session, and then I get back out to my car. It's like my office. It's a mobile physical therapy world, and it really fits my personality. I love it. There's been, I'm gonna roll my windows up. When I was a student as a PTA, and just like in any profession, you have people that talk down. You're in a certain area, like let's say outpatient physical therapy. They talk down on the hospital physical therapy and home health physical therapy, saying it's not the real physical therapy. You're just doing this or that. And then when I'm in skilled rehab, it's like, guys, we have 75 minutes to spend with these patients. We can do a lot for them in 75 minutes. And we did some real good therapy in 75 minutes, and it was a good place. But you have people there saying, well, outpatient's not real therapy because they do all modalities. Or they just do treadmill and whatever else they'll say. But, and I heard a lot of people talking down on home health and how home health physical therapists, we're not really we don't really do physical therapy. It's more just driving around, and you can skip out on time. You can just have the patient sign your tablet and leave and not do anything. And there is a lot of opportunity for fraudulent activity. You can, you're not being supervised. It's just you and the patient. And but for me, I feel like that's an opportunity for me to really help the patient and really show my worth to the company, to the patient. And I try to really, and you can give a good physical therapy session in somebody's home. You don't need weights. You don't need equipment. You don't need bikes. You don't need all this stuff. We're doing endurance training. We're doing safety training. We're doing gait training in the home, in their own environment. Most of people's falls, the research says, happens in bathrooms. So it's simple things like helping somebody be safe in their bathroom. How do you navigate your bathroom? Well, you ask your patient, how do you do this when you're by yourself? And then maybe you have some opportunity to offer some suggestions on how to do it better and safer. Transfers, getting up and down off your recliner, dining room table. You can improve somebody's endurance by just doing, sit to stands from functional places where they're always at. They're always getting up and down from these places. So there's so many things you can do in a patient's home, and that just scratches the surface of what an individual environment looks like at a patient's home. And you can get very creative, and I feel like you can get way more creative in home health than you can at any other setting. So I feel outpatient, now I'm doing the same thing. I'm talking down outpatient. I think you can do physical therapy anywhere. You can help patients anywhere. Get stronger, become more mobile, more athletic. That's what we're trying to do, is help patients become more athletic. in their own reason, in their own what's realistic to them. So I love what I do because home health, you can be very creative. You can take things and you can make exercises out of so many things, and it's great And having that freedom and flexibility to schedule your own people, and you can get done earlier, or you can schedule around, you can schedule in more patients if you want to work more. You know, the opportunities are endless, and you don't have, you know, supervisors and people telling you, you know, always on your, I feel like getting on to you about things that aren't really that important. As long as you're obeying the rules of the company, you're doing your job. I feel like there's a lot of BS in facilities, okay? There's a lot of things that you spend time doing that's not physical therapy related. And it's a lot of like a lot of paperwork and a lot of things that you're going to be doing in a facility or in a clinic. I just feel like home health is the best fit for me. I like keeping everything in my car and showing up at the patient's house, doing a full physical therapy session without a distraction from nurses and other clinicians, and sometimes you get distracted talking to other clinicians while you're working on a patient. You don't have that one-on-one care like you do in a home. Some homes have a lot of distractions too with dogs and families, so you pick and choose, but I feel like this is the best environment for me, and it's going pretty well. Okay, I made it to my first patient's house. Let me put it in park. And so this lady, I'm gonna go in and see. She had passed. Well, we're seeing her for a fall. Her doctor wanted physical therapy in the home because she had a fall in her bathroom. She has a medical history of stroke, epilepsy, some other neurological things. So I'm going to go in there, we're going to see her, and then I have an hour drive south, like 60 miles. I don't do drives like that all the time or every day, but once in a while I'll pick up because my company has an office way down south. So I'll pick that up because I have time in my schedule to do that. And like I said, I get paid drive time and drive miles. So I'm PRN with this company, and I work for other companies too. I can share that. I'll share my story and what kind of jobs I have and how I manage my schedule and how I work as a home health therapist and how you can make the most money in this business. And how you can get the most fulfillment. How you can get the most fulfillment out of this job too. Because I think home health is very fulfilling, and you can create a work environment that really works for you and really gives you satisfaction. You're helping people, you're on your own. It feels like it gives you a little bit of an entrepreneurial spirit because you're on your own, you're coordinating with your patients all the time. It's like you have your own job, but you are working under an agency, and you're following their guidelines, but you're on your own out here in the field. And it's very cool. It's very satisfying. So I'm going to see her, head south, and I'll bring you along here. We'll see what else we get into. It's not, I'll just talk along the way. So I'm going to go do that. But like I said, I work for multiple companies, and there's a lot of challenges that go into that with scheduling, and every week it's different. So I'm going to make other videos on how I schedule, how I work with various companies, and what's required of me, how to be a successful physical therapist assistant. And this can go for physical therapy as well. I have a lot of friends in the home health industry that are PTs, and I've gotten to know a lot in my travel career in California, and we still stay in touch. And it's kind of like a group of home health. Home health industry is very, we love what we do. Everyone in the home health industry, we're here because we like it, that I've met so far.
that doesn't go for a lot of professions that I've been in, a lot of areas of physical therapy. Some people just don't like where they're at, but you can get a lot of job satisfaction. And working PRN, you can accept or decline. You can take as many as you want. If you want to take off, 1 week, or if you want to be a little slower 1 week, just say I can't take as many this week. So, because you're PRN, you take what's in your contract is, and I'll go over this more in other videos, but because it's a little different. But usually PRN is you take whatever you're capable of taking. So at the beginning of the week, they'll ask you, can you take this many patients? Yeah, I can take a couple or whatever. Tell them your availability. And you're just helping whatever your availability is. So there's no you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to see these patients. I'm driving south here, an hour drive, not because I have to, because I want to. I like the drive. I get paid for it. I'm driving a cheap car. There's no difficulty in me driving this far. I have openings this week. I'm free. So yeah, I'll go further drive. I bought this, being in home health, you're on the road. You're one of those industries that's out on the road a lot. You're dealing with traffic. So having a reliable car is really important. I bought this car about a couple months ago. My neighbor was selling it, and I was looking for a car at the time. I wanted something cheap because my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and so I wanted her to have a car at home with the kids. So I found this car for $3,000. It's a Toyota Camry. It has 190,000 miles on it. So for that price, I'm okay driving, putting miles on this thing. I can get it up to 300,000 miles in a 5-6 years. If it lasts 6 years, perfect. For $3,000, I cashed it off. I don't have payments on it. This is my work car, and it's a great, comfortable car. It has AC. We're in Florida. We need AC. I have 3 patients. They're all spread out, but it's a good day. We're getting people seen. I'm not in the office. I'm out in my car, doing my thing, and I'm having fun seeing patients. It's a great day. So thanks for coming along. I'll check in when I'm at my next patient's house. Just finished with my second patient way out here. This is the Peace River coming in to meet the Charlotte Harbor. I like to, part of the thing I like about home health, well, one of the major things, I get to go into people's homes, meet their families, and I'm out here exploring too. This is great. It's a beautiful day. I'm out seeing the countryside. That last guy, my second guy I saw today, so he had a laminectomy procedure, low back, lumbar spine. So we're just kind of going through the surgeon protocols. Nothing aggressive at all. This is all about healing and letting him heal, letting the body naturally heal, encouraging safety precautions, reminding of all the doctor's protocols, following the doctor's protocols, and also the physical therapy plan of care is very important as well. So we're going to head back north, going back home, 62 miles, and finish up with my last one. So I have 3 today. Like I said, I overbooked myself, so I had to put some people on to Saturday. So this is Saturday. Normally I don't work Saturday, but I did this week.
So here we go. We're gonna go back up north. But this is basically, I might just end the day here. My last guy up north. Yeah, I'll just finish him off. But this is just kind of, I'm just kind of testing to see how these videos go. Thanks for watching. This has been a day in the life of a home health physical therapist assistant, and it's good work, good quality work, and I love my job. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you get some information out of this. I'm gonna keep posting, so subscribe and like this video, and that's gonna help me out a lot as I try to grow my channel. All right, thanks a lot. Have a good day.